Today on a Moveable Feast, we take to the country where heaven comes in the shape of a pork pie.
That is unbelievable. That is beautiful.
Strange things happen on the road.
We are going uphill in neutral.
And beer has some really weird names.
Tell me, which do you think would suit me better, the hop tart or the little heifer?
I'll let that go through to the keeper's gloves. I'm Ross Stevenson, radio guy, writer and avid traveller, together with my good friend and co-host of our weekly food and travel show, Kate Stevenson, absolutely no relation. We are on a quest to find the best food and travel experiences this state has to offer. This isn't a regular travel show. This is a whole new series of a Moveable Feast. Minutes from Melbourne, and here we are in Woodend.
That was a very good run.
First port of call.
First port of call in any country town. In the middle of the Macedon Ranges, northwest of Melbourne, Woodend is known for its picture-perfect scenery and its proximity to Hanging Rock.
First step in any country town, stop in at the local bakehouse.
Always.
Yeah, for a pie?
No.
Well,
Vanilla slice.
why not make an early start on a diabetic coma?
Our pilgrimage begins with a visit to another Woodend landmark, Berkey's Bakery, famous for its vanilla slices.
We're with Judy from Berkey's Bakery. Judy, we're going to make it all about the vanilla slice today, OK?
No worries.
How many do you sell a week?
About 2,600 roughly. If it's a special weekend, a lot more.
2,600.
Is that because this place is known for its vanilla
Oh, very
slice?
much so,
Yeah.
yes.
So award-winning?
We've won many awards around the shop.
What about when Bruce Springsteen's in town?
Oh,
sell...
you can triple that. Triple
Right.
it. Yeah.
Is the vanilla slice an Australian invention?
I believe so.
Someone French will ring up and say, no, it's
No,
based
they
on
don't,
the
no.
pouvon de Vouvron.
Let's not
Lamington?
block.
Right, yeah, let's not block.
Oui.
Well, yeah, many people ask what's not blocks.
They are absolutely... I actually do genuinely like them.
Yeah.
But do you like them?
Oh, I love them, yes. And then people from Melbourne, whenever we're going to visit, they just say, can you bring vanilla slices? I'm not even sure if they like me or just want me to bring the vanilla slices. But I was at Dreamworld one day, true story, and I was on a ride and the people behind me were talking about Berkey's Bakehouse.
Very good.
And their vanilla slices. And my husband said, oh, tell them you work there. And I said, no, they'll think I'm lying. Yeah.
Can I tell you
But,
what, when you said that you're going to tell a story involving a vanilla slice and a ride at Dreamworld, that's not how I expected it. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet
Thanks,
both
Judy.
of you.
I'm actually going to have some.
Oh, look at
Seriously? Righto, time to exercise a little girth control and introduce Kate to another local phenomenon. Righto, now I know where we're going next. That I'm sure that people who come up here find their way eventually to this little particular landmark with its particular feature.
Oh, you stunning day.
Beautiful country, isn't it? Is that
I
Hanging Rock?
No.
No? Got a bit of it. I had a really eerie experience at Hanging Rock, a bit like the book.
Yeah.
I went to the Hanging Rock races and my money disappeared. So we're at Anti-Gravity Hill. Now you've got to stop, don't you, right?
Yes,
Stop,
yeah.
establish that we are stopped.
Yep.
Then put it in neutral. Then take your foot off the accelerator.
Why are we going forward?
No hands, no feet. Satisfied that it's neutral?
Yeah, that's definitely neutral. That is clearly uphill.
We are going uphill in neutral. We're in neutral. How's that?
That's insane.
Yeah, going up the hill.
So what's your explanation, Einstein?
Hey, the explanation is the natural wonders of the world. Right, now I'm going to put it in drive and get some forward motion and disappear over the hill. How good's that?
That's insane.
Two great things about that. One is it really is a strange phenomenon. And the second is it actually fills a bit of time on this program where we don't have to eat. Coming up on a Moveable Feast.
The colour orange.
Oh, look at that.
That is glorious. Let me introduce you to every Australian man's dream.
On 7 News Speed and no seatbelt being blamed for the death of a man in Melbourne's east. A $100 million pledge to help beat brain cancer. And exclusive details of a bold new aerial bike path planned for Melbourne's west. Details at 6.
with exhilarating turbo performance, advanced connectivity, and the latest safety technology. All new Suzuki Swift, the revolution of an icon.
Just close that.
Kiri Greek-style soft cream cheese, made with fresh cream, milk and yoghurt. Kiri, the crème de la cream cheese.
Banana Boat protects in all kinds of conditions, like the ocean, the sun, in the pool, and even 40-degree heat. Protects in 7 conditions. We've got you covered.
Got loose change? You'll love our loose change menu. Grab a delicious McFlurry, just $2 for a limited time at Macca's.
How are UE clients getting better value with UE Rewards?
It's great to save money with UE Insurance, and it's also great to save money with the UE Rewards program.
You know, having a great policy plus having those additional benefits.
To be able to feel like we're getting something back.
It's suddenly like, hey, okay, I want to get my insurance sorted with UE and get rewarded for it.
I feel like I am getting really good value with the UE Rewards.
Does your insurer give you value like this? Join UE and get free access to UE Rewards. Call 13UE or go to UE.com.au.
At Light and Easy, our vision has always been a healthier Australia. For over 30 years, we've been helping Aussies to lose weight, save time, and enjoy a better way of living. Today, our proven recipe for success takes all the guesswork out of weight loss and healthy eating. Enjoy a simpler way to get in shape with nutritious, chef-designed meals prepared for you and delivered to your door. Discover how Light and Easy can help you. Visit lightandeasy.com.au or call 13 15 12.
Chemist Warehouse brings you big brand vitamins like Healthy Care. There's Healthy Care Garcinia Cambogia Ultra Strength, just $19.99. Or Healthy Care Coenzyme Q10, only $25.99. Try Healthy Care Grapeseed 300 capsules, $25.99. And Healthy Care Concentrated Collagen Liquid, only $34.99. Come home to Healthy Care. Come home to Chemist Warehouse.
In the middle of our street, our house. Melbourne Cup Day. It's a holiday like no other.
Aussies are turning their homes into instant hotels.
Wow. If anyone comes out of their bedroom, they're in our bedroom.
Check in to Instant Hotel. Starts Melbourne Cup Day on 7.
This program brought to you by the all-new Suzuki Swift, revolution of an icon.
So far on a Moveable feast, we've tasted Woodend's famous vanilla slice.
Oh, look at that.
And given Newton's law of gravity a road test. We're in neutral. Well, I don't know about you, but after an experience like that, I need a drink.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. So the other place you have to visit in a country town is the pub.
Yep.
Thanks to the rise of boutique breweries, the country pub scene has completely transformed over the past 10 years.
We've talked the talk, let's walk the walk. Straight to Holgate Brewhouse. Let me introduce you to every Australian man's dream, a woman who owns a pub.
Hello.
Hello, Natasha, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you guys going?
Good. Do you reckon we could have a beer?
Certainly. What would you like?
Well, I'm interested in Alpha Crucis. I have no idea what it means.
Now, Alpha Crucis is an Australian IPA, so it's actually an XPA. So it's 5.5% and it's made with all Australian hops.
There was a pub in Notting Hill in England called the Frog and Firkin, and they had two things. They had a beer called Dog Bolter that was 17%.
Wow.
Plus they had T-shirts for sale that said, for frog's sake, give us a Firkin ale.
Before you taste that, tell me, which do you think would suit me better, the hop tart or the little heifer?
Oh, yeah, I got a fall for that one. Oh, no, I'd have a pint of the glorious Media Princess.
Oh, correct. I'll have the hop tart, thanks, Natasha. Sour beers seem to be everywhere at the moment. It's a sort of growing thing.
Yes, it is. It's something people are really interested in. It's something different, great for summer. Goes really well with food too. So.
I assume there's plenty of beer food on the menu?
For sure.
That's great. I'd have to...
Yum.
Like that?
Oh, that's so refreshing.
I couldn't have any more than about 8 or 10 of them. So will you show us where the beer's made?
Of course.
And then feed her?
Definitely.
Right. While Natasha is out the front selling it, husband Paul is out back brewing it.
Well, what's better than a wife who's running a hotel is one that lets you start a brewery.
Yeah.
So, fantastic.
You've done very well. Everything we're drinking in there, you're making out here every day?
Absolutely 100%. So that was our passion, our reason for starting the business in the first place, is we loved to be creative and to make things from first principles and make something full of flavour.
It's a nice smell, isn't it? It smells what Abbotsford used to smell like when they made beer in the old days.
Absolutely, yeah. Plenty of people even from a lot of Europeans I know remember from their childhood the village brewery, that same smell of boiling malt, syrup, wort. Yeah, they love it.
I just tried in there your hop tart blood orange. How much fun is that coming up with seasonal beers?
It is. It's a lot of fun, and sour beers at the moment is a bit of a flavour of the month.
Would you have a beer a day?
A beer a day, just the one.
Would you have at least one a day?
At least.
Are you hiring?
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, beer also makes an appearance on the pub menu, which features beer-battered fish and chips and beer bread with dip of the day. No beer in Saganaki, however, flavoured by one of my all-time favourites, figs. Now, to what Americans would call our accommodation.
Plural.
And, if I may say so, after a beer and some lunch, not a moment too soon.
You're pretty ready, are you?
I am. Oh, my God, look at the house.
Oh! You'd be forgiven for thinking this impressive property has stood amongst these gardens for centuries. In fact, it was built by owner Bill Smale a mere 10 years ago. You're certainly made to feel welcome upon arrival at Grayton House.
You take the dogs, Kate.
OK, I take the dogs. The mansion offers all the charm and comfort you could wish for, whether you're looking for a romantic getaway or a quiet place to crash after a concert at Hanging Rock.
So you can hire any of the suites, or if you like, you can hire this entire house, which has the 4 suites in it.
Yes, especially for a concert, people will book out the whole house. So you can have 4 couples, maximum of 8 people, and that's exactly what's happening next month for Midnight Oil.
You're not planning on playing any Midnight Oil tonight, are you?
No, not while you're trying to sleep. Coming through to this is the King Suite through here off the main lounge.
That'll be me, I guess.
You guessed wrong.
Oh, that's nice, King Ross.
Wow.
All the suites are decorated with furniture and collectibles Bill has picked up on his European travels.
What else can I say except see ya? No better way to see out this day than gin, tonic and Kate on the terrace at sunset. Coming up, we discover what might be the culinary capital of Victoria.
That is unbelievable. That is beautiful.
That is absolutely glorious.
On 7 News, a teenager treated for spinal injuries after leaping into a lake at Ferntree Gully. A driver travelling at more than twice the speed limit killed in a horror smash in Melbourne's east. And race fans forced to wait for the future of Winx.
There's a chance of impotence.
Should we talk outside?
My arms are open. Tuesday on 7.
Yes, he has autism.
Why were you rude to me now you want to be my friend? Which time was it that you were pretending?
He saved his life. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Sean Murphy.
The #1 new US drama, The Good Doctor, Tuesday, 8:45.
Right now at Bridgestone Select, when you buy 3 selected Bridgestone fuel-saving, touring or performance tyres, you'll get the 4th one free. For tyres and auto service you can count on, you're always in safe hands at your local Bridgestone Select.
Say hello to Kia Sportage GT line, packed with features like panoramic sunroof.
Clean the house, reply to all the emails, sort your socks and squeeze in a skydiving session all before work. Flying Power energy drink, original or sugar-free, now just $1 a can. Aldi, good, different.
To read, to play, to walk. They learn so much in just a few years. Imagine what we've learnt in 150. Introducing Nan OptiPro HA3 Toddler Milk, our most advanced formulation.
Imagine a drive that feels like it's crafted just for you. Imagine elegant design and advanced technology that's ready for the unexpected. And imagine SUV performance that leaves others in its wake. Next-gen Mazda CX-5. Imagine better.
The spirited traveller is a curious creature who finds adventure wherever they go, who makes friends even in a sea of strangers, who knows when to linger just a little bit longer and when to keep on wondering. Curious? Come aboard Spirit of Tasmania. Be a spirited traveller.
New Peugeot 308. Augmented technology.
This is what they call a super team.
Can the Governess end their dream run? Seven's the chase. This week at 5.
Today on a Moveable Feast, we've taken a slice out of Wood End.
Oh, look at that.
Defied gravity. Well, I don't know about you, but after an experience like that, I need a drink. And slept the sleep of the just.
Oh, that's nice, King Ross.
Wow. Now we're coming into
Kyneton.
Righto.
During the gold rush era of the 19th century, Kyneton was a major supply town for the diggings. Now it's earning a reputation as the culinary capital of Victoria. I figure you don't want to eat straight away?
No, take me somewhere that can possibly feed one of my other addictions.
Oh, goodness, OK, that's really easy. Name a trade.
Plumbing.
Name one more.
Carpentry.
All right, we're going to find someone who does a lost trade, something pretty amazing that I reckon very few people in Victoria would do.
So you're taking me to see an artisan, someone who works with their hands, correct?
Someone who works with his hands, yes.
It'd be handy if I went down the right street, wouldn't it? Oh. Seriously? That's gone well, then?
We might have an issue.
This would be the chairmaker's wife.
Should we go find the chairmaker?
Yeah, let's go and find the chairmaker, shall we? Finally, we tracked down the man himself who specialises in making something I've never heard of, a Windsor chair. G'day, Glenn.
Hi.
Windsor chairmaker?
Yeah, Windsor chair.
What does Windsor bring to the equation?
A Windsor chair, by definition, everything terminates at the seat. So if I grab my little fella there, you know, you see, as opposed to other chairs where the back leg might become the back.
Yeah.
The undercarriage is separate, terminates at the seat. The upper carriage finishes at the seat as well. Very, very traditional style of making chairs that originated in England around the late 1600s.
Right. Where in the rank of making a chair does comfort come?
Oh, it's one of the primary considerations.
Look must be...
Yeah, I mean, I always say, you know, chairs are unique things. A lot of furniture makers don't make them because they have a lot of requirements that other furniture doesn't have. It has to be very, very strong. You know, you get anything from 20 to maybe 150 kilos of weight slumping on it, reclining on it, pushing it, pulling it, essentially trying to do it damage every single time it gets used. It can be the most exquisite looking chair you've ever seen, but if it's uncomfortable, it's completely useless. So the joinery has to be, you know, absolutely exceptional.
Would there be many people in Victoria still making beautiful chairs
One or
by
two.
hand?
Yeah, there's a couple of us. I would argue that I'm probably the only one who just makes chairs.
I know you and your wife started the Lost Trades Fair. We're going to get that right on the Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Here in Kyneton, at the racecourse?
Yep, at Kyneton Racecourse.
Well, I'm going to come to the Lost Trades Fair. I could buy everything there and it'd still be the cheapest day I've ever had at Kyneton Racecourse.
I hope you do.
Nice to meet you.
Same here. Terrific.
Cheers.
Thanks, Glenn.
Thank you.
I think Ross's addictions have had enough attention. Now it's time to indulge in one of mine.
I used to be a lawyer. Know a thing about pork pies.
Piper Street Food Company runs a cooking school and creates its own range of traditional French charcuterie from scratch. Damien, we're talking charcuterie. Can you clear up for me first? Is it generally specifically meat?
Yes, it is. It's based on old world preservation technique. You know, before refrigeration, people had to find a way to preserve meat longer than its natural shelf life. So, born out of necessity in the first place, now we do it because it tastes beautiful.
Pork pie should be eaten cold. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. So it's a traditional Northern English miner's lunch. So in days gone by, the coal miners would put these in their pockets in the morning, take them down the mines, and at smoko, or when the whistle blew, they would crack open the pastry. Because their hands were dirty, they would just eat the rissole out and throw the pastry away.
I should have remembered, though, that a pork pie should be eaten cold because I was told many, many times by Benny Hill in Ernie, who drove the fastest milk cart in the West, a cold pork pie hit him in the eye and Ernie bit the dust.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can bring it back to Benny Hill.
Yeah, we're actually talking a good game, Damien. What do you reckon? Should we eat something?
Well, I think I've cut a bit of pork pie here, so let's do that. I will do up a little bit of this beautiful pâté that is to die for, I think.
What sort of pâté are we talking?
It's a duck and mushroom pâté, so a parfait. It's based on my mother's recipe. Now, just to give you a bit of history, I started cooking with my mother. She's a chef. My father's a chef, and for me, the opportunity to be able to share food, share the experience, is such an important part of our daily life.
So if I came down for one of the classes, I would be able to make one of those?
Our pork pie and Cornish pasty making class is our most popular class.
Tiddly Oggies, is that what they call Cornish pasties?
Oh gosh, I don't know about that, but I do know about the clanger. The clanger, which is the half sweet, half savoury pasty. So it's half potatoes and swedes and mutton, and then the other half of it is stewed apples. So the Cornish miners eat the savoury bit first, and then you eat the sweet bit after. So you get main course and dessert.
It was me thinking encountering a clanger down a coal mine would be a dreadful experience, but it turns out to be fantastic.
You learn something every day, do you? Yeah.
Coming up on a movable feast.
La orange.
Oh, look at that.
That is glorious.
On 7 News, the hunt for a gunman after shots were fired in a suburban home. A speeding driver not wearing a seatbelt killed in Melbourne's east. A teenager leaping into a Ferntree Gully lake being treated for neck injuries. Former Governor-General Suninian Stephen has passed away at the age of 94. Family and friends pay tribute to a pilot killed with his girlfriend in a plane crash. And we meet the man responsible for a $100 million pledge to beat brain cancer. Join us for all the details next.
Something doesn't feel right. We've lost his path.
No food, barely any water, and even less hope.
On the 5th day, he changed colour. He could die because of me. This was it. I knew he didn't have long.
What her 9-year-old son saw on a TV show literally saved their lives.
I had to get him out. He has a life to live.
How they survived is the most extraordinary story of all.
It's nothing short of a miracle.
Exclusively on 7 Sunday night.
With exhilarating turbo performance, advanced connectivity, and the latest safety technology. All new Suzuki Swift. The revolution of an icon.
Dad, we sold the house.
Oh, nice one, Debs. Did you use Purple Bricks?
No, we didn't. They're just online.
No, Dino, they're proper real estate agents, real people. You just don't pay commission.
No commission?
No.
Back in a sec.
Ah, commisery. The misery you feel when you spent thousands on commission but got nothing more for your money. Save yourself from commisery at purplebricks.com.au.
Patrick, I can't allow you to do this. Keep it real!
Can I grab a smoky bacon deluxe, please?
Yeah, no worries. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Join NIB this month and get a $150 FPOS gift card. Join any combined hospital and extras cover online by October 31. That's a $150 FPOS gift card when you join online by October 31. Health cover how it should be. That's NIB.
Banana Boat protects in all kinds of conditions, like the ocean, the sun, in the pool, and even 40-degree heat. Protects in 7 conditions. We've got you covered.
They're so light and soft.
So, did Fuzzles like them? No.
New Tip Top Sandwich Thins. Try a softer, lighter lunch.
Chemist Warehouse is the home of big brand vitamins like Nature's Own. There's Nature's Own Triple Concentrated Fish Oil, just $15.99. Or Nature's Own Mega Multis range 2 for $22.99. Get Nature's Own Odorless Fish Oil 2 for $29.99. And Nature's Own Magnesium Chelate 2 for $39.99. So for the full range of Nature's Own vitamins, come home to Chemist Warehouse.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
The best is here.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Before the new Star Wars blasts into cinemas, 7 brings you every movie, every week.
Han Solo. You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon?
See the blockbuster that started it all. Star Wars: A New Hope, tonight on 7.
This program brought to you by the all-new Suzuki Swift, revolution of an icon.
So far today on a Moveable feast, it's been local pastries, pork pies and craft beers. Couldn't have any more than about 8 or 10 of them. Time for something a little bit more continental. Okay, so this is the place that's got, what, upstairs and downstairs, yeah?
Yep, fine diner, bistro.
Okay, lead the way.
Look. Hungry?
Yep, always. Midnight Starling marries 1920s Paris to 21st century Caen.
Is it risky coming to a country town and opening a French bistro?
I don't think so. It's been very, very well received. And I think people kind of, you know, they like the classics.
Do you want to play French classics tennis?
Oh, hell no. Yes, let's do it.
Right, I serve duck à l'orange.
Bœuf bourguignon.
Oh, I don't know. Wiener Schnitzel. What are you serving up for us today, Steve?
So today, for an entree, we're going to do some seared scallops with a traditional sauce roux.
Right, I take it that's being spelled across the bottom of the screen. Yeah, followed by?
Followed by duck à l'orange and a seared fillet of harpooka with sauce champagne and wood sorrel.
Stunning. I saw that on the specials board and did cross my fingers. Owner and chef Stephen Rogers has worked alongside renowned French chefs Pierre Gagnère and Melbourne's Jacques Raymond, and their classic techniques imbue every dish he creates.
Entree of seared scallops with sauce roux and fennel and radish salad.
Thank you, Steve.
Do you eat the orange bit and the white bit at the same time?
Yeah.
It is rather beautiful, isn't it?
And the sauce roux?
Does roux mean sauce or does, you know, because it's sweetish,
Roux
isn't
is
it?
a style of sauce, I would say.
Yeah.
Because Steve said to us, scallops with sauce roux. You wouldn't say scallops with sauce.
The formal cellar restaurant is called Marcave. and hosts 6-course degustations on the weekend, but we're happy hanging out in the bistro upstairs with Steve, weaving a bit of the old Gallic magic.
Fillet of hapuka,
Lovely.
sautéed celeriac and sauce champagne, and duck à l'orange.
Oh, look at that.
That is glorious.
Could you imagine your forebears coming